right, fourth graders, this is Tuesday's math video. We are going to be stepping back when doing 2 by 2 digit multiplication. We're also going to be doing some lovely word problems. So let's get started. We're not going to the word problems yet. Here we go. All right, so trying to get this up here. All right, so with these, we're just simply multiplying. So I'm going to do the first 8, and then y'all are going to do the last 8. That's how I would do it in the classroom, and that's how I'm going to do it on here, okay? And then we're going to do the word problems. So the first problem is 44 times 58. First of all, you know I do not like when the bigger number's on the bottom, but we have to move on. So very first thing we do, remember, we always start with the ones. So we're going to go 8 times 4, and 8 times 4 we should know 8 times 4 is 32. So I'm going to put a 2 here and kick up my 3. Now remember, what do we do with this 3? We don't multiply it. We add it. Very good. We add it after we multiply. So 8 times 4 is 32, plus 3 is 35. Okay, I've already used it. Now, what's my first thing I have to do with my second line? I have to put a 0. I have to put a 0 right there. Now we just simply multiply. 5 times 4 is 20. Kick up my 2. 5 times 4 is 20, plus 2 is 22. Okay, we're going to add. 2, 0 is 2. 5 and 0 is 5. 3 and 2 is 5. And 2. So 2,552. This is fun. I know y'all have a different definition of fun. Most of y'all are saying. All right, so now we are going to be doing 78 times 44. 44 again. Okay, so just like before, we start in our ones place. 4 times 8 is 32. So 2 and kick up my 3. 4 times 7 is 28. Now, I take the 28 and I add 3. 29, 30, 31. Okay, make sure I put that 0 right there. And then start at the 4 again. 4 times 8 is 32. So we're going to do this all over again. Kick up my 3. 4 times 7 is 28, plus 3 is 31. So we're going to add 2, 3, 4, 3. 3,432. All right. Next one is we have 13 times 11. Okay. This is going to be pretty simple because it's ones. 1 times 3 is 3. 1 times 1 is 1. Now, do not get in a hurry. Do not get ahead of yourself because I can guarantee you some of you would just come right down here and go 3, 1. No, 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 no. Nay, nay, nay. Remember, 0. And then 3 times 1 is 3. 1 times 1 is 1. 3, 4, 1. All right, next one I have 93 times 42. And 2 times, going to start third ones place. 2 times 3 is 6. And then 2 times 9 is 18. And because it's at the end, I can just write the 18. Now, I'm going to start with the 4. But before I do that, I have to put a 0. All right, so 4 times 2 is 12. Put my 2, kick up my 1. 4 times 9 is 36. 36 plus 1 is 37. All right, now I just have to add. 6 plus 0 is 0. No, it's not. 6 plus 0 is 6. 8 times... Oh, my word. 8 plus 2 is 10. Carry my 1. 1 plus 7 is 8. Plus 1 is 9. 3. I had a moment there. All right, next line. 26 times 26, or if you ever hear it 26 squared, you might hear it that way. All that means is you're multiplying the number by itself. So I'm going to start with our ones place. 6 times 6 is 36. Kick up my 3. 6 times 2 is 12. And then plus 3 is 15. We can, and like my 5th graders, when I was looking over their work from a previous week, when they were doing the multiplication review, probably about 70% of the time, when they missed a problem, they forgot to regroup. They forgot to do this. It's very important that we regroup, okay? So when you see this, you are adding to the number. All right, so we're going to put a 0 here and then go on. 2 times 6 is 12. Put a 2, kick up, after I mark that out, kick up by 1. And then 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5. Now we add 6, 7, 6. Okay, next number is 84 times 35. Okay, remember we start with our ones place. 5 times 4 is 20, so put my 0 down here, kick up my 2. 5 times 4 is 40. 40 plus 2 is 42. Add my 0 because I'm starting over here at my tens place. 3 times 4 is 12. Kick up my 1. 8 times 3 is 24, plus 1 is 25. Now, the fun part, we just add 0. 2 and 2 equals 4. 4 and 5, 9. And then 2 by itself. Okay, 86 times 98. 8 times 6 is 48. And we're starting here because, remember, we always start at the ones. Put my 4. 8 times 8 is 64, plus 4 is 68. Put a 0 here. 9 times 6 is 54. 9 times 8 is 72, plus 5 is 77. Now we add 8. 8, 4 is 12. 6 and 7 is 13, plus 1 is 14. 7 and 1, 8. Okay, 49 times 14. Once again, we're going to start in our ones place. We're going to go 4 times 9 is 36. 4 times 4 is 16, plus 3 is 19. All right, now remember our 0. 1 times 9 is 9. 4 times 1 is 4. Now we simply add. We have 6, 18, 4, 5, 6. All right, guys. Now, I know y'all are smart, and I know you can do this, 4th graders. So y'all are going to do these 4 and these 4. You're very smart. You're very capable. You can do this. Now, you can either pause the video. After I get in talking, just don't pause it yet. You can pause the video and work this now, or you can come back to it, whichever you like. Now, for the next part, I'm going to get a scratch sheet of notebook paper. Now, when I say scratch, I mean that I don't have to follow my usual paper setup. And I'm pretty particular about how my papers are set up. But with scratch paper, I can write however I want. Okay, so Carolyn has 65 boxes of eggs. Each box holds 65 eggs. How many eggs does Carolyn have? So if she has 65 boxes and each box has 65 in it, you're simply multiplying 65 times 65. Okay, and we can do this. 5 times 5 is 25. Carry my 2. 5 times 6 is 30. Plus 2 is 32. Remember, put a 0 here. 6 and 5 is 30. Carry my 3. 6 times 6 is 36. Plus 3 is 39. So we add 5, 7. This is 12. 4. So that's a lot of eggs. How many eggs does Carolyn have? 4,275. Just to give you an idea of how many that is, let's divide this by 12. So that is 3 times 36. Subtract 6, bring down my 7. That would be 575. Okay, so just to give you an idea, if you went to Walmart and your parents told you to go get a carton of eggs, the dozen, it's that sheet looking thing, you would have to get 356 of those dozen egg cartons and 3 little extra eggs to equal that amount. So just to give you a little idea about how many eggs that is. All right, Patrick has 34 boxes of crayons. Each box holds 19 crayons. How many crayons does Patrick have? They give you some weird numbers on here, don't they? 34 times 19. And as you can see, I'm not writing as neat as I usually do. That's why I scratch paper, but try to write to where you can actually read it. Because once upon a time, I had a kid who worked a problem out of scratch paper, and he brought it up to me, and he said, I can't read this. I said, well, if you can't read it, I can't read it. Nonetheless, we had to rework the problem. So 9 times 4 is 36. 3 times 7, no, it's not. 3 times 9 is 27 plus 3 is 30. 1 0, and then 1 is 4, 3. And then we add 646 crayons. Excuse me. I apologize. I couldn't pause the video. Each child has 57 oranges. If there are 53 children, how many oranges are there total? Okay, so if there are 57 oranges and 53 kids, how many oranges would there be total? Oh, that's going to be a lot of oranges. All right, so 3 times 7 is 21, so I'm going to put my 1, kick up my 2. 3 times 5 is 15, plus 2 is 17. Now, because I'm starting over here, I'm going to put my 0 down here, then go from there. 5 times 7 is 35. 5 times 5 is 25, plus 3 is 28. 1. 7 plus 5 is 12. 1 plus 8 is 9, plus 1 is 10. That is 3,021 oranges. That is a lot of oranges. All right, Catherine went to the store 38 times last month. She buys 76 candies each time she goes to the store. How many candies did Catherine buy last month? Too many pieces of candy. Okay, so she bought 76 pieces of candy every time she went to the store, and she went to the store 38 times. Okay, so we have to figure out how much candy she had, or she bought. So 8 times 6 is 48. 8 times 7 is 56. Plus 4 is 60. You come down here. And then 3 times 6 is 18. Carry my 1. 7 times 3 is 21, plus 1 is 22. Okay, we have 8, 8, 8, 2. 2,888 candies. Like I said, that's a lot of candies. Angela has 42 boxes of candies. Each box holds 62 candies. How many candies does Angela have? Okay, so I have 69 times 42. Okay, simple multiplication, guys. 2 times 9 is 18. 2 times 6 is 12, plus 1 is 13. Put my 0 down here. 4 times 9 is 36. 4 times 6 is 24, plus 3 is 27. So now we add 8, 9, 8, 2. 2,898 candies. Either way, these girls are going to have to go to the dentist. All right, so that is your math video notes for Tuesday. Please remember, you still are responsible for finishing the 8 problems that we did not complete in the previous page. Those are your 8 problems to do. So that is it for Tuesday for your math video notes. Stay tuned for your practice and problem solving. I'll talk to y'all later.